Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my rewind spread, and this is just to look back at my last one. This was my first week in the new Erin Condren, and I actually really loved how this turned out. It was definitely different than planning in my inserts for rewind spreads, but I really loved how this turned out, and I think a lot of you guys loved it too. But moving on to this next week, which was the week of 4th of July, I'm going to be using this station stickers kit, and it's in her vinyl paper, which I'm super excited about. It is like one of my favorite types of paper. But it is her, you know, like she named it Pride, but it's just her like 4th of July patriotic type of spread, so I'm super excited to get into this. But just to start out, I'm going to go in by putting down the washi, the full boxes, and then the glitter headers, which she does have 3 different colors of, which I'm super excited about. So let me do that real fast and then we can get into planning. Alright guys, there's everything down, and I wanted to kind of do the red, white, and blue effect, and I really like how this is looking. And while I was letting my camera cool down, I just used this big piece of washi that was here and covered up the 2 flags, and it worked out pretty perfectly. So let's move into the sidebar real fast, and we'll use this last full box with the not the glitter, with the silver foiling. And I'm going to do what I did last week and kind of maximize my space by pushing this up against the flag. Hopefully this is not super sideways, but I mean, I guess we'll find out. I was watching Stick With Me shop her plan with me, and she was talking about how this Thankful Thought box is not centered with the lines, and I totally get what she's talking about, and it really bugs me now that I know about it. I'm lucky that I cover it up and that I don't like leave a lot of space and whatnot, but like it would really bug me too having that show. And it kind of does bug me because in a way it makes it really hard to line everything up and get the sidebar straight, especially when you're doing it the way that I'm doing it, which, you know, is not like, it's not the biggest problem in the world, but it's still a little bit annoying. So there are the 2 habit trackers, and then I want to put in, I was looking at what's in this week. So there's spending, cleaning, work, reminders. How many? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these checklists. I'm trying to decide which color I'll use. Let's see. What color is so the weekly ombre is gray. So we'll do dinners on this one. And I'm just going to use this meal little thing as like a header, because she doesn't have a like a dinner's header, which kind of makes sense because she has dinner little things, but I want to track my dinners in my sidebar, so that's that. And then underneath that, I'm gonna put a we'll do this week. Yeah. And then I'll put in the schedule that I keep track of, and I'm just gonna match the checklist color. So it's this red. And then to cover up that space down there, we'll go in with, I guess, some blue, the blue washi. It's so different doing these spreads as opposed to my like normal Erin Condren spreads, because I try and like conserve washi. But in these spreads I like hardly use washi, so I can use it a little bit more sparingly. Okay, so there's the sidebar. And getting into the days, I'm going to try, I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try and keep to the red, white, and blue thing. But like I said, I don't know how well it's going to work, so bear with me. Okay, so Monday was red, white, and blue day at camp. And to mark that, I think I'm just going to do, let's see, I think I'm going to use one of these like arrow things, and I'll put it like this, and I think I'm going to use a hanger, which I normally use for our dress-up days, and it wasn't really a dress-up day. I mean, it was, but like it wasn't as serious as we take like our other dress-up days. So I'm going to use this little hanger from Knockout Print Shop and put that there. And I'll need another one of those, so we'll stick that there. And then after that, it was also payday. I got paid that day, so I'm going to use this foiled Yay It's Payday sticker from Magic Prints Co. And I think I want to put this on some washi. Let's do this color, like this striped pattern. I'm trying to think of like what else happened. So I'm just going to center this right here, kind of as a label. And then I was gonna go get my nails done this day, but then it didn't happen because my mom texted me while I was at work and was like, hey, do you want to go shopping with us? And I was like, yes. So I went to the bank on my way home because I had to cash my check. And so for that, I'm going to use this little icon here, and we'll put it on a blue label right here. And I know there's payday stickers in the kit like this, but I really wanted to use the foil, and I didn't want to pull out a character sticker, so that's that. And then, like I said, we went shopping, and that was just about it. And luckily, I picked the blue one. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. So I'm going to use this from Pretty on Paper Co., and it's her like huge shopping day stickers. So we're going to put that in there. I'm trying to think, should I put it on washi or something? No, that's okay. I don't know though. Maybe I'll just put like a sliver of washi underneath it so that it's not too strange. I'll just stick this down here. And the way that I did my glitter headers and my full boxes this time around, it really made me happy. It made it a lot less stressful. I just put down the glitter headers with the top of all the boxes, and then just where I needed to put that full boxes, just kind of shoved it up against it, and then it went over the bottom of the box. I really like it. I think it works perfectly. It does make this space look a little bit different, but it's okay. I don't mind it. So there is Monday. Nothing too crazy, but it was still fun. So then Tuesday, it was my day off because it was the 4th of July. And so I slept in like the lazy bum that I am. So I'm using this Sally the Sloth Takes a Nap from JB Planning. And I'm going to use one of these labels for that. Because, I mean, when you can sleep in, why wouldn't you? So, let's put this in here. Super cute. And then my mom got me IHOP, which I was super excited about. So I have the Organizing Companion, like, breakfast stickers. So let's use this with a half box. Yeah, we'll do this half box because I was pretty excited. I was starving and I don't know why, but I remember being really hungry when I woke up. Probably because I slept in. But oh, I think this is gonna have to stay here because I peeled up some of the ink. Okay, so there's for IHOP. And then it was a pretty lazy day, not too much happened. So I'm just gonna put in one of these sloths here. And actually, I don't know. Because I was gonna put in the sloth, but I want to stick with like the red, white, and blue, and I don't want to mess that up. Let's see if I have another sloth sticker. Or like lazy day sticker or something that is not colored as much. Because I still want it to match, but I'm too like worried about this whole thing. So I'm going to use one of these Fox and Cactus sloths instead. And we'll do this half box, even though the pattern's right next to it. That's fine. And just stick this right in the center. I know this like is gonna seem really strange, but this is basically like the middle of my day, all that happened. So we're gonna do this little guy here from Fox and Cactus because it was just really lazy, because I was waiting for my friends to give me the go-ahead that we were going to go see a fireworks show. And it was actually the first fireworks show that I've ever seen, which sounds crazy because I'm 20 years old, but it's true. And so we went and saw fireworks, and then after that, like, there was this whole thing. Like, it was the first time I ever took an Uber. And where we went, after the fireworks show, all of the roads were diverted away from the Rose Bowl, which is where we went to go see the fireworks. And it made it really, really difficult to get an Uber to come pick us up. Getting there was no big deal. And then when we finally walked somewhere that we could get picked up from, the rates for Uber were so much higher and it was ridiculous. And so we were like, nope. So my friend just called her stepmom, and she came and picked us up. But then by that time it was super late, so we had to rush over to BJ's to get food before they closed, and like we couldn't find parking. It was an ordeal, but we got there. And so I'm gonna use these pizza stickers. I didn't get pizza, but all my friends got pizza, and this was the best thing I had to mark BJ's. So there's that, but it was super fun. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I loved it. So that was Tuesday. And then Wednesday was very hard. It was very difficult. So I got Starbucks in the morning, and my boss actually bought it for us, which I was super grateful for. So I'm going to stick in this half box up here because I was, well, I don't know. Should I? Or shan't I? No, it's okay. I will use this because it matches. So we're going to do this up here. And then I'm going to use one of these coffee cups to mark Starbucks. And then, let's see, what happened after that? Oh, I had lunch with my friend. So let's use one of these guys. Down here. She came and brought me lunch, and I was super grateful because it was one of those days where I just like didn't want to do anything, even get myself food, so that was a thing. And then I worked. So how was I gonna mark this again? Well, I only worked 2 days this week, so I can do this. We can do this. So I'm gonna put in this label for work, and I did pull out like baby onesies, but I don't think I'm gonna use them because, like I said, I'm being crazy and wanting to stick to color coordination. So there's that. That looks really strange, but I feel like it would look even weirder if I put in gray washi. I guess I could put in this washi since I determined that half box to be white. Okay, that's what we'll do. Let's put in this, and we'll put this on top of it for work. That works. Okay, so that's better. And then after work that day, there was just a TV show, and that was about it. So let's do, I was trying to see if there was any like TV icons, but there's not. So I'm just going to use a little thing. And Catfish was the only TV show that was on this week, and it kind of bummed me out, but whatever. So I'm just going to put this down at the bottom. And then I'm trying to think, did anything else happen that day? I really think I just chilled out, which is kind of crazy because that like doesn't happen. So I don't know. Maybe when I go to fill everything out, I'll like look at my planner a little bit better to see if that was really all that happened. But I'm going to put in this patterned washi here, and then maybe something will come to mind and I can put it on top of this like plain washi. I don't know. That looks really strange right now, but when I fill it out, I'll make it look less strange. Okay, so moving on to Thursday. It was my coworker's birthday, so I definitely want to mark that. And how do I want to mark that? Let's use a label. And I pulled out some, let's see, I pulled out foiled balloons. Yeah, I think that's going to look better because this one's that gray, like, flat color. And I think using foil will make it look, I don't know. I just wanted to use foil. So these are from Magic Prince Co. as well. So it was her birthday, and because it was her birthday, I went and got her Starbucks, but that meant that I could get myself Starbucks as well. So we're going to use another coffee cup, and I'm not going to use this. So let's use this other arrow thing because I think this is pretty cool. And we'll put in these strips of washi, or yeah, put these down and then kind of center the arrow above it because that was all that really happened before work. And then, you know, I went to camp, worked at camp, and then I had regular work. So we'll use this label. Oh, but I also had to get gas that day. So let's use, I'll use a little truck, but I'm sure this is for like deliveries and whatnot, but I had to go get gas before I went and picked up the kids. And I felt really bad because when I got to their camp, a kid had been stung by a bee who was allergic, and they didn't know that he was allergic. So like there was like fire trucks and ambulance, and I got a little scared, not gonna lie, but luckily the kids that I were picking up were fine, and the kid was getting help, and yeah, so that was good. But I don't know, like, okay, well, this is just gonna look strange again, I guess. What else happened after that? Oh, I pre-planned. I can put that in here. Okay, perfect. Something to put in here. So I'm going to use this half box for pre-planning, and then I'll just put work just above it. And that's that. We'll put this in here and then work in here because I came home and I pre-planned real fast, and then after pre-planning I went and saw Baby Driver, which I have to say is probably my new favorite movie. Like, that movie was so good. It was amazing. I loved it. So I would highly recommend going to see that, even in theaters. If you guys have watched me for a while, you'll know that I'm usually one to say, like, if you're excited about it, go see it. But that movie, I would definitely say go watch it right now. Like, so other thing, I was going to use one of these movie marquees, but they're not blue. So that's gonna mess with my head. So I have Scribble Prints ones, but they're not blue either. So I think I'm gonna use one of these. She, like, doesn't match at all, though. Okay, that's fine. Pumpkin Paper Co. And I'm going to use this half box and put it right here. And it just so happened that it was the same night, like, when I went to see it, it was the same night that Spider-Man came out, so it was incredibly difficult to find parking, which made me irritated, but that's okay. But yeah, definitely worth seeing, so go see that. Okay. Thursday's done. Friday was an interesting day. So we had dress up day, which is always fun. So I'll put this in. And it was movie mix up. What did I, my dress up was really lame. I took 2 DVDs and mixed up the DVDs, like I put them in each other's case, and then just carried that all around all day. I was tired. So that was my movie mix-up day. And then it was also payday, so let's put in this for that. Payday for my nanny job. My other payday was for my camp job. So it was nice to get paid for that. So I'm going to put this in, and then I need another one of my payday stickers. The foil ones. I just pulled out all of my foil stickers that were silver to use this week because they were too pretty not to use. So there's that. That's not really center, but that's okay. And then, oh, I know what else happened. My boss took us all out to get froyo, which was super duper exciting. Like, she called us into the lobby of the theater that we work at, and she was like, you guys, it's been a long week. And then she was like, so I'm gonna buy you all frozen yogurt. And we were like, yes! We were very excited. Okay, hold on 1 second. I also had registration this day, which was a nightmare within itself. So here's a real quick fun story about registration. So I had called, I believe it was Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday. I called my future college and was like, listen, I want to make sure that you have everything. I want to make sure that my registration is going to be okay. I want to make sure that life is going to be easy for me. I'm using this cupcake for froyo because I don't have anything else that looks like frozen yogurt. So there's that. Samantha Bell Designs, which used to be Paugs Discoveries. So I was like, listen, you know, I really just want to make sure that everything's okay with my registration. Can we check on that? You know, being really nice and casual. And they were like, oh, there actually is a problem, but we can fix it right now. No big deal, acting like nothing was wrong. And I was like, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. They made me feel reassured, and I was like, great. So then Friday, I go to register for my classes, and it says you haven't met your prerequisite. And my problem throughout all of college has been that I took an AP class in high school and I got college credit for one of my classes, and for some reason it causes me mayhem and pain every single time I try and register for classes. So I had to frantically call again and try and figure out what the heck went wrong with my registration, and so they gave me permission codes, and finally I was able to register for classes. But oh my gosh, you guys, it was the biggest pain in my behind ever. But that was, yeah, that was craziness, and I hated it. But anywho, this kind of worked out perfectly that I didn't put half boxes here, full boxes, because I'm going to put the weekend banner right in here, if I can figure out where center is. I think that's center. Maybe? Well, looks like it's staying there. Okay, so there's the weekend banner. So yeah, that was that, and I guess it's no surprise that I got a migraine that night, because, oh man, that was stressful. So I'm not even going to put in, like, a box or anything. I'm just going to stick in this little Once More With Love munchkin, and that is to represent my migraine. So there's that. And then Saturday, when I woke up, something exciting happened. I booked my plane tickets for my trip, which is happening in August, and I'm so excited. I haven't gone on a trip in a long time, and there are flight trackers in here, but there's also a plane thing, so I'm just going to use that. But yeah, I haven't done anything like that in a long time, so I'm super excited, and I'm going with a friend, so it's gonna be super duper, like, tons of fun. And as it gets closer, I'll talk a little bit more about where I'm going and all that fun stuff. But yes, it was finalized, and I'm excited. So then down in this section, I guess I didn't really think about this whole, like, color coding thing, but whatever, we're here now. So the rest of Saturday I just worked on, like, what's it called, YouTube stuff, and I had a YouTube binge. So I was gonna write down YouTube stuff, but I don't know, maybe I will. So I'm gonna put this YouTube binge sticker and this little munchkin. So I'm gonna put the YouTube binge down here because it is blue, and I'm being crazy like that this time around. And then for all the YouTube things, what can I do? Let's use this little, like, no, not two of them. Let's use this guy in here. Wait. We'll do this. I have another little sliver of gray. So we'll put this in, and we'll put this right underneath it, and we'll cover up the asterisk with the little munchkin, and that'll be for, like, all the YouTube things. And yes, okay, so that was Saturday, pretty simple, straightforward. Sunday, which is today, in the morning we went to this place called Alvaro Street, and it's tons of fun, great food, great things, and we went with my family, and it was fantastic. So I should have saved a half box for this, but that didn't happen. So I was, like, a little ambitious about this, so I think I'm just gonna stack up some little things. I think that's what's gonna happen, and make, like, a makeshift half box. And then I'm gonna cover up the icons with this little taco from, oh, but it doesn't cover it up. If I put it like that, it does. So I'm gonna put it like that. And that's from the organizing companion. And then after that, I came home and I went on a Target run because I needed, no, I can't put Target there. Darn it. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna put relax in here because I have a silver little bathtub from Magic Prince Co. And even though I relax at night, it's okay. It's okay. I just want to put it in here. So I'm just going to put this down here, and then I'll just, like, write relax up here. I think that'll work. And then down here, so I won't need this. Down here, I'll put in that I went on my Target run, because who doesn't love a good Target run? So we'll put this in, and then, Oh, I also had to go to PetSmart, so I'll use this little asterisk thing for PetSmart, and then I'll put Target, or You Had Me at Target from Lexie Kylee Design down just below it. Oh my gosh, this is making me so happy. Okay, let me clean up a little bit of this mess because this is kind of crazy. All the stickers. Okay, let me zoom you guys out a little bit, and then I'm gonna, oh, you guys are already zoomed out. Let me open this up for you guys, and I'm gonna fill it all out. I'll let you know what pen I use when I get back, but I'm pretty dang excited about this spread, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is everything filled out, and I just used my black Jelly Roll pen. I feel like these write the best on these types of like really soft vinyl papers, kind of like press. I feel like they don't skip and they just write really smoothly, but I am in love with this spread. I really love how I did the red, white, and blue. I'm glad I stuck with it. It was difficult towards the end, but I'm glad I stuck with it. I think the only thing that I changed around was that I moved gas over to this label so that this section didn't look so funny, and that's like something that's not detrimental to me remembering I did on Thursday as opposed to Wednesday night, so that this spacing wasn't as smushed. And then I did put in some washi and put the bathtub on top of the washi and then wrote relax underneath it with the little heart that was in the kit. And I really think that was about it. I definitely didn't add in any stickers that weren't from the kit. So let me show you what I have left of the kit. So I used up all of the full boxes and all of this sheet, which had the glitter headers half boxes. I used the canceled and rescheduled stickers in my Erin Condren spread for this week because the colors matched perfectly, and then this was a sidebar item. And then I basically used up all of this sheet, but the like 4 stickers that were left I did put onto this sheet right here. So it was these flags and then like these 3 pieces of washi, but I only used one of the heart checklists. I didn't use any of the headers, and I have a label and some icons left, and then some little things, the flight trackers, washi, flags, and then 3 little icons. So as always, I would have to say that Station Stickers has it down on what you need to do a spread. I know that when I do a no white space spread, like in my normal planner, I end up with like nothing left in the kit, which is always a really nice feeling. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.